Hi, it's the 5th of December and we're up to our 5th day of the Arduino Advent Calendar. I always seem to state at the start of these tutorials about the weather, and the weather today is particularly windy next to the water. You might not get much of a sense of it from that quick view, but there is a deep howling wind across the harbour there, so hopefully it won't interact too much with what we're doing here. Because the activity for today that we're going to do is using a button on the breadboard to interact with the Arduino, which sounds really cool. So I'm going to flip the camera around and we're going to get our button up and running and see what it does. Okay, so the first step is for us to insert an LED into the breadboard. So I've got an LED here. Excuse my dirty thumbnail here, I've got black ink under the nail. So I've got our LED, it says have the positive leg, the anode on the left, and the cathode, the negative on the right. So the anode is the longer of the two, and the cathode is the shorter. So I'll just pop those in like so, into our breadboard. Step 2, insert a 220 ohm resistor so that one leg is in line with the LED's cathode leg, which is the negative. Resistors are not polarized, so orientation doesn't matter. This resistor will be used to limit the current going to our LED. And the 220 ohm resistor is like red, red, black, black, brown in that diagram. So let me just have a quick look in this bag. Have a look at our resistors. Oh, red, red, black, black, brown. That might be. Oh no, that doesn't look. That looks black, red. Let me have a little look at some of our other resistors to see what I've got here. Oh, is that red, red, black, black, brown? They're the ones. Okay, let's get one from here. Let's take it out of its little packet. Take it there. Okay. And we're going to put this in line. So the negative is just in vertical there. And then we'll just stick the other one like so. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Good. Okay, now we're going to insert a push button. Oh, I haven't opened up day 5's bag yet. Let's have a little look. Here we go, day 5. Oh, there is a button inside. Let's take a look at the button. Alrighty. Oh, here's our button. Very nice. And be sure to push down on the button so the bottom of the push button is flush with the breadboard. This will feel like you are pushing too hard. Okay, so it's got to be in line with the other end of the resistor. So like this. In line with the resistor. Okay, it's going to feel like I'm pushing down too hard. See how we go. Push, push. That looks pretty flush. Pretty flush with the board there. I can certainly push that button. That feels good. Okay, connect pin 13 to the LED. So let's get one of our connectors here. So we're going to go from pin 13, just up the top here. In the digital, pin 13 is going to connect to the anode positive LED here in, and then we're going to connect the resistor to the ground. So we're going to find our ground here, just about here, push it in, and then that's going to go to the resistor just there. Terrific. Now connect the push button to pin 7. Okay, so we've got the push button. So the other one here, this here, so we'll just pop it on the vertical, put it here. This has to go to pin 7, just up the top here. Alrighty. Okay, now it's code time. Yesterday I made the amateur mistake of not reading the code and just copying and pasting it. So we'll see how I do now. Constants won't change. They're used here to set pin numbers. Okay, so pin 7 and 13. We've got there. Button state 0. Variable for reading the push button status. Oh, that's going to change, of course, when we push the button. Initialize the LED pin output. Pull up. And, oops, void loop. Okay, so when the button state is digital read, if it's pressed, the button state is high, if low. Okay, oh, so this is going to turn on the LED light when the button is pushed. Ah, very cool. All right, so let's copy and paste this. Let's make sure I have copied that. Let's pop back to Arduino, copy and paste it into here. Upload that. Oops, save. 5th of December. Uploading. Okay, now it's finished uploading. So let's see. When I push this button, the LED light should turn on. Hey! It works. How cool is that? Own little Morse code machine. That is awesome. Very, very cool. So that is, I'm sure, the end of our lesson. Oh, okay, toggle the LED. This program will toggle on and off the LED. Ah, so it's like not Morse code mode, but rather when you push the button it turns it on, and when you push the button it turns it off again. Let's do that. I do like Morse code mode, but this is pretty cool too. So let's copy, oops, this code, pop it in, upload. That has done uploading. I didn't read the code at all at that stage. I'm just having a look now. Alright, so this should sustain the light. You can see the light is on. Push it again, it's off. Push it again, stays on. Push it again, it's off. That is awesome. Alright, well, so that's our 5th of December lesson, LED lights. I'll conclude the lesson before the wind blows away all the equipment here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.